Let's take a break from geopolitics and end tonight's program on a lighter, more hopeful note. He was born in Kazakhstan but raised under the Texas sun. With an American accent and a Central Asian heart, 18 years old Sayat Nokerban is taking social media by storm. In just 3 weeks, he gained hundreds of thousands of followers by doing something simple yet powerful, telling the world about Kazakhstan and the region he calls home. From breaking Borat stereotypes to making music in Kazakh, Sayat is becoming a cultural bridge between East and West. New Time reporter Baljan Samigulina sat down with the rising influencer to ask what drives him, what he's building and why reconnecting with his roots means so much.
Thank you, Sayat, for joining us. It's a great pleasure to have you. It's been 2 weeks since you are back in your historical homeland, Kazakhstan. How does it feel like?
It feels amazing. I'm so happy to be back.
And so you grew up in Texas, and now you are exploring Kazakhstan and in general the Central Asian region to quite big audience, which is among the, as far as I know, 100,000 viewers on your social networks. So how does it feel like, and when did you understand that your personal could bring and could transfer to something global as you are gaining right now?
Yeah, so I've always cared about my culture since a young age. I left Kazakhstan when I was 4 years old, but my mom always taught me to care about the history of our family and how we grew up. So ever since I grew up in Texas, I always knew that there was something missing in my life, and that was the connection to my homeland. And specifically 3 weeks ago, I thought about, what if I started integrating Kazakh content into my social media platform? So I started doing that, and I was able to reach the Central Asian audience of Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and plenty of other Central Asian countries. And with that, I was able to grow an audience, and it's amazing that I get to talk about my own culture and get to show it out to the world.
So did you get all your followers right now within these last 3 weeks?
Yeah, within 3 weeks, I've gained over or close to 200,000 followers across all platforms.
Right.
And yeah, it's been a crazy 3 weeks.
As far as I know, you're also studying in university. What's your life plan so far?
Oh, my life plan so far. So I grew up as a singer, an American singer actually. I'm a pop music artist. But recently I started making Kazakh music. So,
yeah, there is a Kazakh song that is releasing this week right now.
Yeah, it's actually releasing tonight. So it's called Kolumda Alsha, which means, take my hand. And I wrote this with my mother while we were making Bish Parmak at home. So yeah, definitely one of my plans is to try to become a Kazakh singer if I can possibly do that. And hopefully in the future, keep pushing the Central Asian culture into the world.
So what is the reaction of Americans or all our foreigners?
Okay, so reactions of foreigners to Kazakhstan right now. So 90% of my following is actually American. So it's very crazy to me that they want to learn about Kazakhstan and other Central Asian countries. So their reaction is usually like, wow, I didn't know that Kazakhstan, a place that I've never heard of before, had these sort of things. I'm showing the architecture, I'm showing the culture, I'm showing the family life. And whenever people see this from America, they're like, wow, I wish we had this in our country. And they're shocked about that. And even when I show the villages, the owls, or whenever I show the beautiful tals, the mountains, and everything else of Kazakh life, they're just incredibly excited to pursue knowledge of Kazakhstan.
But don't you feel pressure that you are actually opening our country to most of the Americans, or it's rather a pleasure?
Honestly, I don't feel pressured at all. So I think that being able to talk about the amount of resources we have, the types of people we have, the camaraderie of our country, it really shows people in the world that hey, we're a big country and we have something to give to the world.
So now, according to your plans, you'll be staying in Kazakhstan for 3 months still during the summer. And what's going to be had after this vacation? Are you going to just go to university and based on your studies, or what else?
Yeah, so cool thing you asked about that. I'm actually very excited to share this. So recently I've started a clothing brand which is surrounding based on the Central Asian themes and patterns from Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, all those other Central Asian countries. And I'm starting this clothing brand to not only keep pursuing the voice of Central Asia, but to keep pushing out Kazakh culture. So after this trip that I have for these next few months, I'm still going to be pushing out content. I still want to be an educator, but not only that, I want to be an influencer. So hopefully in the future, with everything I have going, I can help Western audiences as well as plenty of other audiences around the world learn about Kazakhstan.
We wish you best of luck. Thank you very much for doing this.
Thank you so much.